motherfucker, Thug Nation alert. Keep his name on the streets till you lay in the dirt.
Only Gab can do it like this. Yo, YouTube, what up? It's your homie Gab, I'm in the building. And this is MAKAVELI Media. So look, I had to take a little break from YouTube because I had to take care of some business, you know, handle a few things, put some things in motion. Big things coming your way. A video caught my attention that I like to address today. And this ain't no hate on Carcino. I don't know Carcino personally. He might be a hell of a guy. But this bit of information he put out about the Outlawz is totally inaccurate. Now, Carcino did a video saying that the Outlawz got blackballed from the industry. And that's true. But the reason he gave why they got blackballed was totally fictional. I don't know if that was on purpose or maybe he made a mistake. But I know a lot of people. Everything don't always get displayed on my channel. I know the Big Gene deals. I know members of the Outlawz. And particularly my homeboy Young Noble. So the question I had about this video, I asked Young Noble. I said, Noble, did the Outlawz ever make a song called We Know Who Killed Big Papa? And he was completely flabbergasted. He couldn't believe it. He was like, what? Not only did they not make the song We Know Who Killed Big Papa, but he had never even heard of that before. So I did my research, tried to Google it. You can't find that listed nowhere. And he straight up told me, no, Gab, we never did that. But we did go into some things. I mean, let me start this by saying this. The Outlawz have been through enough death and turmoil than any other rap group in the history of hip hop. It was 7 members of the Outlawz. And 3 of them are dead, including the leader, Tupac. Just imagine that for a minute. Yak, Pac, Fatal gone. Muta left the group. Castro left the group. The 2 remaining Outlaw members are Young Noble and Idi Amin. Man, you know, after Pac died, whatever enemies Tupac had at the time, and you got to remember the Outlawz was young. Tupac was young, 25 years old. These guys was teenagers, early 20s. They inherited all of the Tupac beef. And rightfully so. I mean, it's Pac crew. But a lot of people didn't let their disdain for Tupac die with Tupac. They took it out on the Outlawz. And even on a more smaller scale, a lot of the DJs and rappers that hate on the Outlawz were straight up Biggie fans. That's simple. Or friends with Biggie that will never forgive Tupac and the Outlawz, no matter what. So it's deep, man. It's deep. And it's a lot deeper than a rumor about a fake song.
West Side, bad boy killers. You know who the realest is, niggas. We bring it to.
And you know what? Hit him up, man. When Tupac dropped Hit 'Em Up, it was so venomous, man, and so hard and so real that even after Tupac died, It was a divisive piece of hip hop. I mean, you had people that draw the line in the sand. Either you with Pac on this side or you with everybody else on this side. And you got people that's scared to cross those lines to this day because they have a relationship with P. Diddy. You know, they want to be down with Puffy. You know, they have a friendship with Jay-Z. And they were so scared if they showed the Outlawz some love that Puffy wouldn't fuck with them no more. You cool with the Outlawz, huh? Well, I won't come on your show no more, or, you know, I won't invite you to none of my parties no more. Oh, Diddy, no. Funk Flex. You know what I mean? Jay-Z can shout the Outlawz out. He never reached out to him. So these people still feel a certain kind of way, man. Trust and believe. You know, even Angie Martinez said she got so much love for Pac. When Pac died, the Outlawz reached out. Hey, Angie, we got new music. Crickets. Because she's so scared she gonna damage the relationship on that side that the Outlawz was damn near untouchable. Oh yeah, and the West Coast don't get a pass neither. Look at Snoop. He loved Tupac so much. Him and Tupac had a misunderstanding. When Pac went down, Snoop ain't trying to pick the Outlawz up. He ain't get them no features. None of that. Ain't throw them on no hooks or nothing. Ain't throw them a hook. So it was like, a lot of people was glad to see Pac go. I'm not saying Snoop was one of them, but a lot of people was glad to see Tupac go, and they wanted anything related to Tupac gone, including the Outlawz. Some of these rumors and stuff I hear about the Outlawz, it all plays into that. People want this part of hip-hop gone, and they can't get rid of Tupac. Tupac got bigger, even in death. But they did everything in their power to sabotage, you know, his crew. Mo Preem is going through it. The Outlawz went through it. They still go through it. And anybody that truly rep Tupac, you know, they gonna have obstacles. Trust me, I know. Firsthand. So once again, Carsino in his video said the Outlawz made a mockery of the song We Always Love Big Papa to We Know Who Shot Big Papa. It never happened. Matter of fact, that sound like something I heard little kids singing, like bad little kids back in the day. But it wasn't the Outlawz. That's a fact. But through it all, you know, everybody didn't just straight shit on the Outlawz. I mean, a lot of people showed love. A lot of independent artists showed love. You know, got to give a shout out to Rap A Lot Records. You know, big shout out to the homie Yuck Mouth and all of that, who held the Outlawz down. Jay Prince showed the Outlawz a lot of love, man. You know, so, and the Outlawz just kept grinding, man. I mean, they had to do it themselves. They had to do it their way, you know what I mean? DJs in New York, and particularly Hot 97, Funkmaster Flex. Outlawz got hot songs out. Their publicists take them to New York. They can't get an invite to Hot 97. Now think about that for a minute. Tupac and the Outlawz. Pac goes down. Albums sell off the shelf. Outlawz drop new material, and they can't even get an invite to Hot 97. Oh yeah, this is personal. Record labels, execs scared to touch them because bullets was flying. It left a bad taste in not only hip-hop, but behind the scenes in the industry department. In the business section of hip-hop, it left a bad taste. People had a vendetta against the Outlawz because of Tupac. We love Tupac. A lot of people didn't. And there's a lot of fake love too. There's a lot of rappers that love Tupac. Ain't never even reached out to the Outlawz. How can you love Pac and not holler at his crew? You know, his little brothers, his seeds. You know, this was the group that Tupac brought forth. How can you call yourself a rapper that want to emulate Tupac, or I'm the next Tupac, and you ain't got no love for the people around him? Not the group, not the family, nobody. So, I mean, a lot of this stuff is just for show. Straight up. Magazine publications. And you know what? Through it all, man. Through all the hate. The Outlawz grind. You got to give them that. They grind. And they did it independently. I mean, they started out with Death Row. But like I said, companies were scared to touch them. So what they do, instead of just trying to live off the stuff they did with Tupac, they put out CD at the CD, mixtape at the mixtape. Yeah, the boys grinded. You know, it was just a mess, man, when Tupac died. Shout outs to my man Mo Preem as well, man, and Mouse, man. It's just so much stuff. Sometimes I think people just say any and every old thing, even if it's not true. I need you guys to share and like this video. Don't forget to sub to the channel. This is MAKAVELI Media. It's been a pleasure as always. I'm your homie Gab. I'm signing off. I'm about to hit y'all with the peace.